What's good? It's Franko. Welcome to Nifty World.
I had to let these niggas know it ain't my fault. That bitch was dirty, so I had to pass her off. All these hoes and my bitches can't get caught. Social cities, watch the worst somersault. Ayy, that's a flip, you ain't fucking with no bosses. Little bitch rolled my dick, made me nauseous. All this lean in my gut, ain't no coughing. Ain't my fault, I found this bitch at the auction.
Where I'm from Watts. I grew up on 102nd in San Pedro. I'm just turned 23. So basically growing up in Watts, it was kind of crazy, being black and Mexican. I kind of got like used to being cool with black folks and my Spanish folks and, being able to be in the middle, that was kind of dope for me. I went to Gompers Middle School. I got to meet like a lot of my childhood friends, day ones that I'm still cool with now. Basically, I started dancing in like middle school, doing the jerk movement, and then I basically like started this group with my homie Nicky D, and we basically like was just like going out 6th grade, 7th grade, like we going out to the Venice Beach, going out to Santa Monica, dancing at all different type of events, and then we basically like just like ran into a group called Marvel Inc, and then I basically got put on, and then did my thing with the group, and then now I'm like solo and doing my own thing, and then it's just been dope like growing up in Watts, because not a lot of people, you feel me, get to like really like come out and really see how it is. They just see how it is on TV and shit, but like growing up out there, it's like some real shit. Like it like kind of made me like the person who I am today. But the hardest thing growing up for me was when I was like 12, I lost my dad, and basically he died of a heart attack, but it was just like, it just made me like look at life different. Like I didn't have a pops, I barely had my mom there, she was working and stuff like that. So like the streets basically raised me. So, I just felt like a lot of shit that I got accomplished, and like it was all like through my hard work and just always staying focused. I ain't never been like a type to follow behind somebody. I ain't never been a gang member, none of that. So I just always made it happen through this music. And I think probably the hardest obstacle was just growing up, not having money. And so shit, that's everybody's obstacle. So I just made it happen, figure out a way. You can't just be sitting at home and just not trying to make nothing happen for the fam, especially after you the one in control, being the man of the household. I've been making music for about, I say, probably like 6 or 7 years. And I first started making music with my big cousin, Freddie Kane. He kind of like pushed me to do like, start rapping and start like using my talents and stuff, because I just was at home chilling, never really like had the motivation to do anything really. I just was just smoking weed, chilling at the crib, but he really pushed me to start rapping. Then once I got into the group Marvel Inc, I was just like, it just changed the whole view of everything. I'm like, damn, like I'm thinking like I was so little and I couldn't like really do nothing. And like my raps wasn't gonna get nowhere until I like joined the group, and then we hitting millions of views and seeing over 52,000 subscribers on YouTube. So it's just like a different look out on things, and meeting record labels and going through that phase, it was definitely dope. So I learned through a lot of situations that we went through, and niggas still here, still making moves. So I just try to make it work with my situation, living in Watts, no investors, no money being put into me, so I'm just making it happen. My musical styles, I'll probably say it's like a very distinctive sound. Like, you gotta be off some type of drug to enjoy my music, bro. Like, you can't just be sober and just be like, okay, like, he's dope. Like, it gotta be some type of substance, because all my songs, I've been off some type of substance. And I feel like I'll be trying to like, get like to the people's head a little bit, like, like how, nigga, if you feel like you smoking a blunt, you getting faded, I want people to listen to my music and feel like they getting faded, or like, damn, this nigga voice is just like, it's like dope or mesmerizing. The females love it, so shit, I'm just rocking with it.
That's the flip, you ain't fucking with no bosses. Little bitch roll my dick, make me nauseous. All this lean in my gut, ain't no coughing. Ain't my fault, I found this bitch at the auction. Level up, nigga. She done let the bro hit, now you stuck with it. Damn, I can't trust bitches. Only trust my instinct when my palm itching. Only sit down with me if you got baller vision. Only spikes on my feet, they was made by Christian. I might just get your bitch a pair, she gon' kiss it. When I pull out my stack, she gon' wanna listen. Ay, way in a different district, different type of honey, she gon' think I'm crippin'. Ay, way in a different district, different type of honey, she gon' think I'm crippin'. Ay.
Shit, my biggest inspiration right now, it'll probably be, I like the way Kendrick been moving lately. And, you know, shout out to Nipsey Hussle, you know, I was blessed to meet him back in the day, you know, while he was here. And it's just, you know, I feel like now I listen to his music and I feel like he's probably the biggest inspiration right now, but it's a lot of other little inspirations out here that I look up to that's not necessarily dealing with the music, but in music, I'll say Kendrick Lamar and Nipsey. My hardest obstacle with like getting my music out there is just really having nobody to invest the money into my music and really helping me push. Like a lot of people, they got a team and they got like they got like a crew that's help pushing them and promoting them. Like me is just really all me, and it's just like the females that connect with me. Like I got a lot of female fan base that just rock with me hard. So I feel like my biggest fan base is the females, and if I ain't had the females, then shit, my music wouldn't even be getting out here like it is. I write my own music, and I usually like get my producer to send me some beats, and then you know, I write like, but if I get stuck on the song for a minute and it takes me a minute to just like really write the whole song out, I'll just go to the studio and just load it up and just start freestyling. I've collaborated with a rapper called Problem. I've collaborated with also, who else I've collaborated with? Dom Hussein, you probably gonna hear about him in the future. You know, he's an upcoming artist. And it's a lot of other artists I collab with, but you know, you gotta check me out. Growing up, I listened to a lot of like different varieties of music. My mom used to play hella DMX back in the day, like at the crib. And I used to be like, damn, like, bro, I can't listen to DMX all day, so you feel me? That just grew up on me, and then when I started listening to my own like artists, I started like gravitating towards Pharrell and 50 Cent, and just, you know, trying to like be different. I didn't want to like ride the wave everybody was listening to artists everybody else was listening to. I see myself, honestly, I hope this single that I got that's finna drop, I hope that do numbers, cause this tape I've got is gonna come right after that single, so hopefully it do numbers and I meet the right people, start collabing with you know, people's favorite artists, cause I could do it, but you know, I wanna collaborate with other artists and, you know, make something dope happen. So yeah, basically I got a project coming out called Out on Bail. I basically just came up with that name because I'm out on bail right now, and I'm about to be facing a felony, so I'm trying to put that project out before I go fight this court case. And so after that court case is done, hopefully I could, you know, be free and be promoting this tape, and let's get on the road. I just want people to be themselves, you know. If you want to party, if you know you want to hear some real shit, like I'ma give people that. So just be yourself. Don't try to, like, you know, if you don't like the partying music, you ain't gotta listen to my party music. I got real music too, but it's just, I feel like my message is not gonna be as big as it is if I was big, you know, as a big artist. Then people will actually listen to what I'm saying. But right now, I'm just giving people what they want to hear. If you want to stay in contact with me, you can follow me at Gold Franko on Instagram. That's a period between Gold and Franko. And my handle is Gold Franko on everything on Twitter. So you could check that out. Out on Bail, mixtape coming. And then I also got another tape called About Last Night. That's more of an R&B tape that's gonna be dropping pretty soon. So if you want to check that out. And shout out to my boys at Nifty World.